Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Athletics Office Podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Weaver, with my co-host, Coach RC. And we're kicking off this podcast, and we wanted to just share with everybody our purpose in doing so, and also just to introduce you to who we are. So our purpose is to educate, empower, and encourage parents, players, and coaches on how to create a positive experience in an athletic environment. You know, athletics can be such a difficult environment to navigate. There's highs, there's lows. Some of the best experiences that I've had in my life have come through athletics, but also some of the more difficult ones. And that's just what happens in athletics. And so we want to help parents, players, and coaches know how to navigate those, how to have the perspective of the other roles that are there. And so we're looking forward to kicking this off. Coach RC, what are your thoughts on just the purpose of this podcast?
I mean, as we look at this and we dive deeper into different episodes that we're going to have throughout the podcast, my hope is that we just kind of show the knowledge of kind of what goes into athletics, and as far as time commitment and the structure of it, and what coaches literally have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and the time commitment that it takes, and how it affects their families and different things like that. So that's kind of what my purpose.
Yeah, and we're going to be kicking it off with a series called What Coaches Wish They Could Tell Parents, or What They Wish Parents Knew. You know, sometimes as coaches, we can't always be as transparent as we want to about what all goes into coaching. And so we want to give that perspective to parents and hopefully help them with that, to see coaching maybe through a different lens. Why don't you kick us off by introducing yourself?
All right, I'm Roman Cesar. I go by Coach RC because my name is kind of hard to say for certain people. So RC is a lot easier to get out. My coaching experience, I've coached for 12 years in different schools around the Oklahoma City area, public schools, and now I'm at a private school. I've been a head coach for 6 years. I'm married, have 3 kids, 3 dogs. My kids range from 5th grade to 1st grade. It's a wild environment at my house with the chaos of 3 animals and 3 kids as well. So you throw all that in, and it's pretty crazy. What I taught in public education, I taught special education for 10 of those 12 years so far. So I really enjoy being able to connect with our students and be able to meet them where they are with their needs. And that's kind of why I got into special education to begin with. But my current role right now is I'm the assistant athletic director, and I also help with athletics fundraising at our school. So I kind of work hand in hand with our booster club and our athletic department, kind of, you know, bringing in funds from different corporations and things like that around our area. One thing that I kind of like to kind of dive into a little bit is how in athletics and in this current role that I'm in is like the perspective that you have to have. Because most of us have been coaches at some point, and we only coach that one sport, right? So being able to be in this position, I've learned to kind of look through a different lens and see the whole scope of an actual athletic department, right? Through the athletics office. So that to me has been a eye-opening experience. It's one that like I'm excited to be a part of and excited to be in. And I just hope to grow more from that.
And you do so much more than that. I mean, this guy fills our buses up, takes care of our transportation schedule, mows. Of course, he's our baseball coach as well, like he said. And so he does so much for us at OCS. So I'm Brandon Weaver. This is my 20th year in education. I've spent time at 3 different public schools in the state of Oklahoma, and I'm currently at OCS as the athletic director. So we work hand in hand together. This is my 11th year at OCS. I'm also the boys basketball coach and have coached some other sports kind of throughout my time. And I was also a math teacher, believe it or not. I taught Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. And kind of like Coach RC said, a lot of us get into that education world to be able to connect with these kids and help them. You know, in my case, it was helping them in math, helping them to understand and learn. For Coach RC and special ed to be able to help those kids to learn. And now I'm married and have 5 kids. So my youngest is 2 and my oldest is 14. So they're all kind of sprinkled through there. We only have 1 dog. And he's pretty old. He doesn't really do much. So I can't imagine having 3 dogs. So we're looking forward to kicking off this series and hope that you'll tune in. And we welcome your feedback and your questions. And so if you have any questions or even topics that you would like to address, we have a long list of topics that we're going to be rolling out here. But you can drop a comment below or email us at theathleticsoffice@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe this, and so we can push this out to more people. And we welcome you to be part of this conversation to be able to help athletics be a more positive environment. So look forward to the series that are upcoming, and hopefully you'll tune in. Thanks.